So Matthew is a strong, strong human soul. He has taught us so much about inspiration, and they are so resilient. Preemies are resilient to being poked and prodded for things that babies should not be going through, and he's gone through. So he is a brave soul to me.
So at 19 weeks, when we started having problems with the pregnancy, I got a pretty frantic phone call from my wife asking me to come and pick her up at work because she was bleeding, and we were both very scared. And then, you fast forward to 25 weeks when Matthew was ultimately delivered. And for me as a father, as a husband, I'm torn in so many directions I can't even figure it out. You can't make sense of it. And as soon as I saw him, I was in there for the delivery, and I saw him come out through a cesarean, and it was just the most amazing thing, I'd seen my other two kids delivered, but he was so tiny. He was 1 pound, 12 ounces.
He was airlifted out on September 8th, which was our anniversary, and we knew he needed help beyond what my hospital could offer. So here we have a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old, and we live 3 hours north. We're approaching winter. It was just insanely overwhelming. How are we gonna manage all of this? How is my husband gonna continue working? How are we gonna still create a sense of normalcy for these kids too? And that is where Ronald McDonald House came in, because I don't know where we would have stayed. It was entirely overwhelming getting there, but you meet families, you meet the staff, and you know that they create a sense of calm in the midst of everything going on.
The Ronald McDonald House provided a lot of needs. I was trying to balance work with being there for our doctors and our baby, engaging with his development, helping to understand everything and be able to make decisions as it related to Matthew. I didn't have to worry about, shopping at the grocery store. I didn't have to worry about preparing the meal. In the end, it provided more than just a hotel. So it was tremendous. We couldn't have got through it without Ronald McDonald House.
When you drive through the drive-through at McDonald's and you see the little coin drop boxes, and you think nothing of it. But when you see a child there with a feeding tube in, it really hits home, because that's the life that I lived for so many months. So I think being in that house, sharing a kitchen, sharing a foyer, sharing different common areas with these different families, you start to really get a sense of just how much hurt and pain there's out there, but how much the Ronald McDonald House gives to try to make it okay and make it still livable and still provide some support through all of this. I honestly do not know what we would have done. It was part of our story. Matthew he's a pillar of strength. He is such a happy little guy. He loves to sing with his actions. He's nonverbal now, but he moves his hands, he moves his head, he smiles with his eyes. He is so brave. He has gone through so much, and he continues to show us strength.